We ought to like
Back.
Shazam!
Opie's back, and Barney too.
10 pork.
With Gomer and Goober and Thelma Lou.
Old friend.
It's so good to see you.
They're all back for all new laughs
I want to thank you all for coming.
in America's favorite hometown.
How come we ain't laid eyes on you lately, Chair?
I've been out of town 20 years.
And they'll shoot the works when you return to Mayberry.
Life in the fast lane.
And now join the celebration in a world premiere Sunday night movie.
Outstanding!
Chicken. There's a brand new club in town, Wendy's new Chicken Club. And Wendy's doesn't serve just any chicken in this club. Only pure, boneless breast of chicken with sizzling strips of bacon, cool iceberg lettuce, fresh tomato, all jazzed up with mayo. Consider this an invitation to Wendy's Chicken Club. This club's not for chickens. It's for people only.
Oh, too bad.
Here comes the diet soft drink you've been thirsting for.
I believe in reaching out to be my best. I believe in a taste different from the rest.
The taste they're reaching for is Crystal Light Diet Soft Drink Mix. The lighter, refreshing taste that...
Wait a minute.
Hey, what are you doing?
Go on.
Telling everyone the news.
You mean that Crystal Light has that lighter, refreshing taste?
Right. In fact, it even outsold Tab and Diet 7-Up.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And now Crystal Light is offering a delicious free sample. Just grab a pencil and send your name and address to Crystal Light, P.O. Box 1986, Irwin, Illinois, 60912.
Now back to the commercial.
How'd I do?
Okay.
Crystal Light, the lighter, refreshing taste that goes down easy, doesn't fill you up.
I believe in Crystal Light, 'cause I believe in me.
100% NutraSweet. All these natural flavors in just 4 calories.
I believe in Crystal Light, 'cause I believe in me.
What you do? You made a Rice Krispies bar with a crisp and a chew. You're getting through to me. No other bar does what you do to me. What you do, it's never been done. Mixing crispy and chewy into one. Like a bolt out of the blue that tastes hits me. Ooh, only a Rice Krispies bar with a honey oat chew. Could do what you do. Now you can try Cocoa Krispies chocolate chip. It's crispy, chewy, and new. Ooh.
When it comes time to sell your home, consider this. Only one real estate sales organization sells more homes, finds more homes, and delivers more successful transactions every day than anyone else in the world. No one's got the power to move real estate like Century 21.
Plymouth shows you why the pride is back. Plymouth Voyager, car-like handling, Plymouth's 550 protection plan. Versatile Plymouth Voyager.
The pride is back, born in America again.
Chrysler Plymouth says, thanks again, America, with $500 or $1,000 back on every car we build.
I know college is important, but even if I could afford it, I don't think I'm ready. I'd like to know what I want, see what I can do. I could do it in the Navy. A new Navy college fund plus GI Bill can set aside $18,000 toward a future education. Look at it this way. Serve your country first and get a great return on your investment.
The Navy Sea College Program for qualified high school diploma graduates. See your Navy recruiter or call 1-800-327-NAVY.
NBC Sunday Night at the Movies will return following these messages.
Tuesday and Tuesday only, it's the A-Team's incredible 2-hour blowout sale.
Oh, that's just wonderful.
That's right, folks. Get your hands on all the fantastic items you've been searching for.
Flesh, and more flesh.
Get there however you can. But don't miss the A-Team's hot 2-hour blowout event Tuesday. No phone orders accepted.
Here in Idaho, we're individualists. So Idaho First has put together the individualist retirement accounts just for you. Whether you want guaranteed rates, high returns, stocks, bonds, or a combination, you tell us. From now on, IRA stands for Individualist Retirement Accounts at Idaho First. Come see our IRA specialists before April 15th. Idaho First. Bring us your dreams.
Carson's Comedy Classic, Sundays at 11:30 p.m.
Return to Mayberry continues. Starring Andy Griffith, Ron Howard, Don Knotts, and Jim Mabry.
Before you settle for basic transportation, how'd you like to own a car like this? Fuel injected, overhead cam, 5-speed, 4-wheel independent suspension. This is the all-new 1987 Nissan Sentra Sport Coupe. Bye-bye basics. Hello, Sentra. The name is Nissan.
Men, you've been selected as waiters for the A1 Cafe because of your unique ability to deliver the A1 steak sauce message. And that message is?
A1 has savory herbs and flavorful spices that blend with and bring out the natural flavor of ground beef.
Right. Because what is ground beef?
It's ground steak.
And what tastes better on steak than A1? I couldn't have said it better myself. A1 makes hamburgers taste like steak burgers.
We got a zigzagged chip that'll make you sing. Ruffle zigzagged ridges got zigzag zing. Zigzag zing. Ruffle zigzagged ridges got a zing of their own. Put that zigzag zing in your zigzag zone. Zigzag zing.
Zigzag zing.
Ruffle zigzagged ridges gonna make you swing. 'Cause Ruffle's brand potato chips got zigzag zing.
The champions of Rome. Their secret, a nourishing diet of wheat and rye. Today, a unique combination of those same nutritious grains is the secret to Roman meal bread. Fresh, natural whole grain goodness, made to make a winner out of you. Make one meal a day a Roman meal.
NBC Sunday Night at the Movies will return following these messages.
Live, Country Meets Hollywood, when host Mac Davis, Reba McEntire, and John Schneider welcome country's brightest stars to the 21st Annual Academy of Country Music Awards, Monday. This is NBC News Digest. Here is John Dancy, NBC News.
Good evening. U.S. Envoy Vernon Walters met with European allies today seeking support for American retaliation against Libya. No word on what that retaliation might be. Syria said today it will support Libya against any U.S. attack. Syria did not spell out what that means. The Associated Press says the CIA has been secretly funding Nicaraguan Contras in political projects over the past few years. And Pope John Paul visited a Jewish synagogue in Rome today, an unprecedented attempt to heal 2,000 years of discord between Jews and Roman Catholics. I'm John Dancy in Washington. More news later on this NBC station.
Ziggy offers Casbah carpet by Queens. Casbah is a Berber loop with Zeftron nylon and a look of natural wool. With a 10-year warranty and Ziggy's price of $12.98 a yard, this carpet is the best buy in town. For your building material specs, come into Ziggy's next.
For 1986, Weight Watchers has added a plus to its famous Quick Start program. Now, it's Quick Start Plus, the freedom to party, if you wish. Or satisfy a yen, now and then. Or choices, if you want them. Join now. Enjoy the plus while you subtract. Join Weight Watchers by May 3rd and save half the price. Pay $8.50, save $8.50. Call us today.
King introduces chicken tenders, real fillets of all-white meat chicken breast, not processed like nuggets. Delicious chicken fillets cooked in pure vegetable oil.
Ain't nothing like the real thing.
New chicken tenders from Burger King, not chicken nuggets, real chicken fillets.
There's someone special I want to look good for. Me.
It's my turn to see what I can see. I hope you'll understand. This time's just for me.
Looking good makes me feel good, so I use Oil of Olay. It's so sheer and greaseless, it sinks right in for a softer, younger look.
Oil of Olay, beauty fluid or luxurious cream to help keep you looking younger too.
It's my turn.
Yes.
Spring is in the air, so now you can clean out the attic, pull out the weeds, throw out your arm, or you can do something you really want to do. Take a trip on American Airlines because they're having the Spring for Less sale. You see, American just lowered their Ultimate Super Saver fares, just $29 to $119 anywhere they fly in the continental U.S. You know, with fares this low, flying may become the great American pastime.
Banana trees don't make NutraSweet. Neither do cows, but they might as well. If you've had bananas and milk, you've eaten what's in NutraSweet. Everything in it you find naturally and good things to eat, like 2 building blocks of protein. Nature doesn't make NutraSweet, but NutraSweet couldn't be made without it. NutraSweet brand sweetener. Just look for the swirl.
Listen, Nick, we may be brothers, but Kelly's better off with me.
Kelly stays with me, Dylan.
She stayed with me last night.
What? I've got the casino. I've got money. I can give her everything she needs. She needs me.
Nick, I slept with her.
Ah, liar! Ow! Oh, hey, guys, easy. It's just a TV show. You're acting like a couple of love-crazed maniacs.
Watch the love-crazed maniacs on Santa Barbara, weekdays.
Today, which pain relief product are you choosing for your family? Get the facts and you'll make an intelligent choice. Anacin. The Anacin formula contains aspirin, the pain-relieving medicine doctors recommend most. Something else about Anacin. Over 150 billion Anacin tablets have been taken for relief. And as for confidence, doctors have recommended Anacin for effective pain relief for years. So you see, Anacin is an intelligent choice. Anacin, doctor recommended for pain relief.
This is the legendary Lyman, pronounced Lyman, as in great Lyman taste. Made half lemon, half lime. Or is it half lime, half lemon? No matter, because nothing compares to its extraordinary taste. The Lyman comes in only 1 shape and 2 colors. Now, where do you find the great taste of Lyman? Not in here. Only in here, Sprite. In fact, Lyman is why more people think Sprite tastes better than 7-Up. Now more than ever, it's Sprite.
NBC Sunday Night at the Movies will return following these messages.
Monday on You Again, when Henry catches Matt on a bottle, will he give him the boot? Then on Valerie, when David lands his first job.
You work for me.
Will he impress his new boss?
You're fired.
Then live, Country Meets Hollywood, when hosts Mac Davis, Reba McEntire, and John Schneider welcome country's brightest stars to the 21st Annual Academy of Country Music Awards Monday.
Look, it's tough being single. I can't keep food in my refrigerator because whatever lives in my vegetable crisper keeps eating it. I opened it up the other day. Whatever was in there said, "Get out!" So I dine out a lot. But I'm picky. You only find me at your finer convenience stores because they know how to keep milk cold. And that's great when there's a long line at the microwave. But better yet, meals just taste good with milk. And that's really important when you're on your 3rd textured vegetable protein burrito.
Be good to your bones. Drink milk.
Good evening. Coming up tonight on Q6 Nightly News, we'll have a report on a fundraiser held tonight for former Idaho Governor Cecil Andrus. He wants to be governor again. A house fire in Plummer, Idaho has claimed the lives of 2 people. The possibility of a confrontation with Libya will be the topic of a meeting tomorrow between President Reagan and top advisors. And for the first time in history, the Pope has visited a Jewish synagogue. Now this.
A specially designed bagger vac collection system fills 2 30-gallon containers on this Aaron's Rider. Check it out at Country Home Supply.
For all these stories and more, join Steve Fimmel and me tonight at 11.
Our magazine, weekdays at 3 on Q6.
Return to Mayberry continues. Starring Andy Griffith, Ron Howard, Don Knotts, and Jim Neighbors.
Mazda announces some great news for truck buyers. Right now, you can beat the already outstanding value of the $67.95 Mazda SE5. Introducing Mazda SE5 Plus 5. $625 worth of extra features at no extra charge from Mazda. You get a bed liner, mud guards, sliding rear window, floor mats, and AM/FM stereo. That's a $625 value at no extra charge. But hurry, offer ends soon.
Maximum Strength Sinutab with the 3 medicines you need to let you breathe again. To dry up runny nose, watery eyes, to relieve throbbing headache. Maximum Strength Sinutab, the complete remedy for sinus or sinus cold.
An important medical survey reveals doctors prefer the relief formula in Rolaids over that in Tums. Rolaids consumes the acid required to bring millions 100% relief, then keeps working to help keep your stomach trouble-free. Choose Rolaids.
When AT&T wrote the book on quality control, a lot of people read it. In fact, they studied it. Today, some of the most quality-conscious companies in the world use the AT&T handbook as a guide. The fact that so many companies depend on us for quality means a lot. The fact that so many people do means even more. Whether it's telephones, information systems, long-distance services, or computers, AT&T is the right choice.
People are tough on their bathrooms, so they need something to clean them that's even tougher. That's why heavy-duty Tough Act was invented. Tough Act cleans soap scum better than any other bathroom cleaner. And it scours without scratching. So although I'm abrasive, Tough Act isn't. Try Tough Act because no bathroom cleaner works better on soap scum than this.
Tough Act. It's a tough act to follow.
Even tougher than me.
Tom Brokaw goes where the news is. From revolution in Central America.
From the main Contra camp.
To social upheaval in South Africa.
Just outside of Johannesburg.
From political change in the Philippines.
Struggle for power.
To the hope for peace in Geneva.
Working out their differences.
From a shuttle investigation in Washington.
Investigating the Space Shuttle Challenger.
To a crisis resolved in the Middle East.
All 39 Americans are free at last. None for a...
Tom Brokaw is there on NBC Nightly News. Tuned in to the world.
Recently, the people of Bracciano, Italy, were asked to taste some very special Italian pies. They weren't baked by someone's grandmother, or even a famous chef. They were made by Pizza Hut. We call our Italian pies Briazzo. And now that the people of Bracciano have experienced them, we invite you to do the same.
Frozen concentrated orange juice from Florida tastes fresh because it's frozen fresh.
The freezer's the reason it tastes so fresh. The freezer's the reason it tastes its best.
With the Florida seal of approval, you know it's 100% pure orange juice that meets standards even higher than the federal government's. And you know it tastes fresh because it's frozen fresh.
The freezer's the reason. Orange, you smart.
The tension of dealing with city traffic can cause quite a headache. Ask Linda Ferguson.
A painful headache that's in the shoulders and the neck. I need something strong.
What she took was extra-strength Tylenol caplets. Last year, hospitals dispensed Tylenol 10 times more than the next 4 brands combined. Let's see how Tylenol worked.
I feel great. I don't know where the headache is. It's not here. I feel very, very good.
If Tylenol worked for Linda Ferguson, and it's the pain reliever hospitals use most, shouldn't you use Tylenol too?
I tell you, when the National Cancer Institute says eat more fiber and less fat, it's hard to ignore. So I checked out all the cereals, you know, the side of the box, and I found something new. All bran with extra fiber. The extra fiber makes it the highest fiber cereal out there. And when the National Cancer Institute says eat more fiber, I'm going to eat more fiber.
Kellogg's All Bran, and now All Bran with extra fiber, the highest fiber cereal ever.
I'm Bryant Gumbel. This week on Today, a 5-part series on the baby boom generation turning 40.
I'm Jane Foley. Also, Susan St. James, George Harrison, and Senator Gary Hart.
That's this week on Today.
And tomorrow night, it's an hour of comedy starting with Jack Klugman in You Again. When Henry catches Matt with a bottle, will he give him the boot? And laugh with Valerie Harper in Valerie. It's David's first job, but Mom's still the boss at home and in the office. Then it's a star-studded American music event, the 21st Academy of Country Music Awards.
Next Sunday, their comfortable, quiet world.
Oh, fine. Just couldn't be better.
Is about to crumble.
What the hell has happened?
And ignite the most stunning drama in recent years.
Mothers don't hate their sons.
Winner of 4 Academy Awards with Mary Tyler Moore.
Why do things have to happen to people?
Ordinary People. An extraordinary experience next Sunday.
They used to say my fastball had more smoke than old Cy Young himself. Which is why that game over in Klamath Falls was almost a disaster. You see, the St. Louis Browns sent a scout down to see what I could do. But I'd stayed home to work on the roof. Well, we just got the phone lines in, and Charlie Scuba, he was our second baseman, gave me a call. I showed up just in time to throw the last 5 innings. Got 4 strikeouts, too. Of course, nowadays, if there's some young phenom the scouts want to see, they just send TV pictures of them over the phone lines. And I bet someday the phone company fixes it, so a fella in Yakima can throw a pitch and somebody else can take a swing at it in Portland.
At Pacific Northwest Bell, we've always been more than long distance or data transmission or even 911. At PNB, we've always been the future.
I never said I had control.
KHQ-TV, Channel 6, Spokane.
Good evening. Former Idaho Governor Cecil Andrus is once again running for governor. Tonight, a fundraiser was held in Spokane for his campaign, but as Wayne Haverly reports, everybody was there except Andrus.
Cecil Andrus has served as Idaho's governor a total of 8 years. It's been just that long since he was in office. Since then, he served as the Secretary of Interior for President Jimmy Carter and as a consultant for several Northwest industries. Now he's once again campaigning for the Idaho governorship. With the Inland Northwest Economic Conference being held in Spokane, it was the perfect time to hold a fundraiser since businessmen and politicians from all over the country were on hand. Cornell Mayer, the chairman of the board for Kaiser Aluminum, strongly supports Andrus.
I do support Cecil Andrus because he has been a consultant to the aluminum industry for the last couple of years. He has done a very good job, I think, of representing all industry in the Pacific Northwest and the people over here in the Inland Empire, and therefore I support him.
Washington Governor Booth Gardner feels that if Andrus is elected, the Northwest will grow stronger as a result.
In a sense, he's the grand old man of politics. He was a tremendous governor in Idaho. He's coming back. He represents another great opportunity for the state of Washington and the state of Idaho to work together on many important projects, from economic development to dealing with nuclear waste. Whatever issues come up, as a region, we're stronger than we are as independent states.
The only problem with tonight's fundraiser was the fact that Andrus's plane was delayed in Boise. By the time he arrived in Spokane, most of the guests had already gone home. Wayne Haverly, Q6 Nightly News.
A rail line near Samuels, Idaho in Bonner County is expected to be reopened tomorrow morning. The line was blocked early today when 8 cars of a Union Pacific train derailed. Rail officials say no one was injured in the accident. They say most of the train's 73 cars were empty, including one that usually carries hazardous materials. Crews worked today to clear the line and should be finished by morning. The train was en route from Hinkle, Oregon to Eastport, Idaho, near the Canadian border. A heavy snowfall has caused authorities investigating an Idaho plane crash to postpone their work until at least tomorrow. Last Thursday, a small plane carrying Idaho congressional candidate Pete Bush, his wife Charlene, and former Senator Terry Riley, crashed into the rugged terrain of southern Idaho. All 3 people were killed. Federal authorities arrived at the crash site yesterday, but the snowstorm hampered their efforts. Meanwhile, a Plummer, Idaho man and his 2-year-old daughter are dead after the man ran into his burning home to try and save the youngster. Plummer police say Floyd Howard and his daughter Barbara were found by firefighters in one of the home's bedrooms early yesterday morning. Howard apparently had managed to save 2 other daughters, ages 12 and 10, and then ran back inside for the 2-year-old. Firefighters say the home was engulfed in flames when they arrived. The blaze apparently started in the living room. While U.S. officials try to drum up European support for a possible U.S. confrontation with Libya, Libya has gotten a show of support from Syria. However, there's been no word as to what that support would be. Meanwhile, President Reagan tomorrow will meet with